Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Colorado, where we find a frauditor who refuses to show his identification because there's been no crime committed. Well, he's summarily arrested, no doubt about it. So sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Hey guys, I'm out here working and this cop's been following me around. Come on, buddy. Come on. He's now behind my car. As you can see, come on. Come on, it's okay, come on.
Apparently, this Frauditor is a door-to-door salesman. I guess he's trying to sell energy reduction services. But why would you take your dog if you're working? You know, I'm just confused about that, but what do I know? I am not a Frauditor. I don't have the mind of a Frauditor. Thank goodness for that.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, how you doing?
Good. Do you have some ID?
Oh, what is that for, sir?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on today.
What's your name?
My name's Mike Stokes with the Sheriff's Office.
Okay, the Centennial?
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's your badge number?
8716.
Okay, yeah, I mean, what seems to be the problem?
Well, it's you parked here,
Yeah,
okay, and you
It's
walk down the park.
public street. I can park anywhere I want as long as I'm not blocking someone's driveway, right?
Right, that's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, yeah, and then you see me walk up there,
So you walked up there.
and then I'm walking back over here.
Uh-huh.
And I was here yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get your name?
I don't think that I need to unless I've committed a crime or I'm suspected of a crime. You know, I mean, I just don't really understand what the problem was. I mean, I can understand somebody being nervous and making a call, but once you get here and you see, well, nothing's really going on, that's illegal. I'm
Well, I
walking
don't
my
know
dog.
that, right?
People are nervous these days, Frauditor, and they have good reason to be. You could be casing the neighborhood for some of your friends to come back and rob it at another time. Nobody really knows what's going on these days, and you can't trust people you don't know. So shut your mouth, Frauditor, and show your identification. You could go to the pokey. I don't know, I didn't watch the whole video. Let's see what happens.
Now.
Well, yeah, but you have to have the actual evidence before you can just say, well, I don't know, I think you might have. That doesn't work like that. It's not how the law works, you know.
Oh, can you tell me how the law works?
Yeah, the law in Colorado states that I have to be under suspicion of a crime, either have committed one or I am about to, and you have to have reasonable suspicion that I am about to or have or something of that nature. Me parking on the side of the street, walking my dog, you see me talking to a neighbor over there, nothing about that is illegal.
Oh, this lad is clearly a YouTube law expert. He's done his homework. He's been watching channels like Rogue Nation and Long Island Audits, and I'll bet he has an attorney on retainer. I bet he has Chili de Castro in his back pocket. Although Chili's in the slammer right now. Or is it the pokey? Or maybe both. I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You're
Sit.
also obligated by law to
Sit.
provide identification when asked by law.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, so I have I don't think you understand how much of this I know or have been in.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
Okay, so the thing is that yes, by law, I am required to identify if there is suspicion of another crime. So yes, sir, listen. Failure to, hey, no, it's just a guy, don't worry. Failure to ID is a secondary charge, meaning, hey, look, I just did this crime. Now you come up and say, I need your information. You're being charged with such and such a crime. I must identify myself at that point. And if I do not identify myself, at that point, I would get the secondary charge of failure to identify because I am lawfully arrested or being charged lawfully with a crime.
It's amazing how these YouTube attorneys know so much about the law, but they never graduated from grammar school. Yeah. Would you like fries with those burgers, sir? Yes, yes, I'll have a large fry, please.
At this point, that's not the case. I'm not being charged with a crime. I'm not even under suspicion of a crime. Suspicious activity in itself, which if that's what you're trying to call this, is not a crime. You know, I mean, I can understand, like I said.
Did I say that you've committed a crime?
Well, no, but you're asking for my ID saying that I am obligated. You said that I'm obligated, which is not correct.
Okay. Well, you're obligated to identify yourself.
Yeah, once I've been charged with the crime, sir. Yeah. That is how it works. I mean, if you'd like, and you want to take this any further, I'd request that you get a supervisor, please. And then we can go from there.
Do you want to do that?
Well, I mean, if you're going to leave and just leave me alone, obviously seeing that there's no crime, then no, have a great day type of thing.
You know, good people, I can't tell you how happy I am I started covering frauditors because I never knew any of these things. Yeah, so if I ever get pulled over again, I'm going to say, what's the crime, officer? What's the crime? No crime, no ID, no victim, no crime. Of course, I'll probably be arrested, but then I could make a video from jail like Chili does. Wouldn't that be something?
But if it is going to be something where you're going to try and take this any steps further, or you're going to lie to me and say that I'm obligated to identify myself, at that point I would like that you get a supervisor, please.
Adam 31.
So you're going to take this farther? No problem. No problem.
Now, for some reason, the idiot uploaded it in 2 parts. So this is the second part, and the video's a little bit better. At least it's in landscape. Let's roll that clip.
And if you're lying to me, you're allowed to lie to me. That's very true. Hey guys, thanks for hopping in here. I'm live. I'm actually at work right now. I'm here with Officer Stokes. He's been professional at this point, but they have another unit en route. Hey, what's up, Taylin? Yeah, so I'm actually at work right now. I'm being stopped. They said that suspicious activity, something of that nature.
I never said suspicious activity.
Okay, maybe I manifested that on my own.
I think you manifested that.
Okay, well then how come it is that you're asking for my ID?
You're in the neighborhood and you're going door to door. You don't
Yeah.
have, all you have is interstate roofing
Yeah.
on your shirt.
And how is that leads you to believe that I'm required to give my identification? Hey, how are you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Lebsack.
Okay, gotcha. Are you the supervisor?
He's on his way.
Oh, okay. Is this the supervisor?
Nope, he's on his way.
I got you.
If you're wondering how someone could become this stupid in life, it's quite simple, really. He fell out of the stupid tree when he was a small child and hit every branch on the way down. And his mama never took him to see the doctor. Hence, he's stupid. What can I tell you?
Yeah, so I mean, as you guys can see, I'm being surrounded right now. 3 patrol cars. Am I detained at this moment? Under suspicion of what crime?
Is this your car?
I'm not answering any questions at this point until a supervisor arrives. Okay. I will not be answering any questions. Okay. I think I provided enough as it is. So I'm being detained for what? You just said my car, but what crime are you suspecting me of committing at this point in time that you can lawfully detain me?
Okay, based on the database that I have used, you
Yep.
have a warrant out of Aurora for your arrest.
The database of what?
Okay, that's why you're being detained.
Okay.
Now you're being cooperative with me.
Yes.
But if I feel that you're not going to be cooperative with me, I'll detain you in handcuffs.
Now, I thought this whole time that Sonny Boy was a good, fine, upstanding citizen of the community. And here he had a previous warrant. Oh, dearie me. That's the same with all these frauditors. They all have been arrested at one time or another. That's why they frauded.
Okay, well, I honestly don't think there's any need for that.
I don't think so.
You know, I have no weapons on me, no ill will, no ill intent. The fact, first off, there's no probable cause to be running any license plate. Second off, you don't even know who I am at this point in time.
I do. Okay, now I'm asking
You have suspicion.
Right, now I'm asking you for identification.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have reasonable suspicion now. This is my supervisor.
This is your supervisor. Hey, how's it going, man? How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
I am doing all right. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. We got a ton of police officers. I'm surrounded. I mean, I'm feeling pretty nervous right now. I'm at work, okay? I'm using this vehicle for work.
Hey, let me tell you something there, rocket scientist. Police don't need a reason to run your license plate. You see what these are on the back of this sheriff's car? They're license plate readers. And they work automatically. And if the readers pick up a hit, it notifies the sheriff, and they're going to pull you over to figure out what's going on. Almost every town has these. You come to my town, you're going to be greeted with license plate readers on the poles. No doubt about it, sweetheart. So learn the law, and like it, love it, live it.
And this officer, for some reason, feels that he has reasonable suspicion to be running plates around here or thinking about other stuff. I've committed no crime.
Public roadway, so yes.
Yeah, well, no, you actually have to have some sort of suspicion to actually be able to run it and go through that.
It's on a public roadway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is?
Identification, 'cause that's what he's requesting.
Yeah, I know, but there has been no crime at this point, so I'm not gonna give identification.
Suspicious person walking around the neighborhood.
Is not a crime. Suspicion in itself is not a crime.
And he is contacting you. He has
Yeah.
reasonable suspicion to contact you.
No, that's the problem. He doesn't. What is the reason?
Reasonable suspicion to
What is the reasonable suspicion, sir?
that you're walking around this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you say you're at work, so you need to prove to us in some way that you're.
No. See, that's actually the problem. You guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. Innocent until
Okay.
proven guilty, right?
I don't understand what this big deal is about showing identification. You know, if you don't have anything to hide, you should have no problem with identifying yourself. When somebody acts like that, you think, yeah, this guy's got something to hide. What's he hiding? You show your identification and be on your way, sonny boy. No, you want to make it difficult? No worries.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm just filming for my protection, just as the other officers are filming for their protection. Yeah.
For identification.
Yeah.
If you don't relinquish that identification, it could be an additional charge.
No, see, that's
From
a
what I understand-
secondary charge,
From what I
sir.
understand is you have a possible warrant for your arrest. So
That
what
is
do you
besides
do
the
to
point
prove
at this
that or
point
not
because
prove that?
no. See, you guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. See, sir, the law works that you're innocent until proven guilty. So for you to say that I'm going to get a
Only
charge
the
for
probable-
that.
That's only for probable cause arrest.
Yeah, so what I'm saying right now is the fact that you guys are just telling me that I'm going to get a charge for not identifying. That's a secondary charge. For me to identify, I have to be suspected of committing a crime. I have to be suspected of committing some sort of infraction. I am not going to give that, sir, unless I am being lawfully arrested. Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Okay, can you put that down?
Well, there you have it, good people. Stupid is as stupid does, and when you play stupid games with the police, you'll lose every single time. I don't care what anybody says. I feel sorry for the poor dog. Oh, poor Fido. At any rate, good folks, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sonny Boy. I bet you show your ID now when you get stopped, don't you? Well, maybe not. Cheers to that. It's Dr. Dave's Double Play Day. Let's watch another idiot get arrested because refusal to show ID is an arrestable offense. Roll that clip.
Hey, Mr. Chungy. Hi. I tried getting your attention beside you. I guess you weren't paying no mind.
No, you're definitely distracting me to where it was unsafe for me to be
Well,
driving.
it's unsafe. You drive with no lights on.
No lights
Your
on,
tail lights aren't working.
aren't working.
No, sir.
Well, my headlights were working fine. It's automatic. I mean,
Yeah, your tail lights aren't working. That's why I stopped you. That's why I was trying to get your lights weren't on. See?
holy shit.
Yeah. So do you have your driver's
But the
license registration?
but the front's on. The headlights are on. How could I drive without them?
Your lights weren't on. Your tail lights weren't on.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your license registration, please?
I don't. You got a supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Is there a crime that I've committed? You're on video, by the way. This will be on and for the record in court. There's got to be a crime committed for me to get my license. You know that.
Well now, Sonny Boy, while it's not a capital crime to drive around without taillights, it is a traffic infraction, and a serious one, because people driving behind you have to see you. Ah, Sonny Boy, just show the man your driver's license. Please. Oh, that's right. You're too stupid to do that. Well, you're going to have to pay the price then.
No, sir.
Absolutely. Get your
You
supervisor.
committed a traffic violation. I
just-
am the supervisor.
Get your supervisor. You better get your captain or something.
That's not happening.
Lieutenant.
He's not working.
Well, then I don't know who you are. You're working outside your jurisdiction. What's your name? You got an ID?
Do you want to go to jail tonight?
Do you want?
That's what's going to happen.
Listen, if that's what you want to do, because
Mr. Chumney, is it Chumney?
your qualified immunity will be gone. I promise you that.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Absolutely not. Have you?
Okay, you look stoned. You been drinking tonight?
Absolutely not. Have you?
Okay, you look stoned.
Oh,
I can smell the weed coming from your car. Do
is
you
that
have
a
medical
law?
Marijuana?
Is that a bro? Is that
Do you
is that
have
a law?
medical marijuana
So
card?
your nose now is the law. No, listen, you're violating all kind of stuff right now, buddy. I've got rights. You're a public servant. I've got rights. Get your superior out here.
Any other sector 1 unit? Can you be 51?
Yeah, I'm not giving you jurisdiction over me, buddy. Like that, it don't work that way. You're on video, on and for the record. And you're working outside your jurisdiction. You do not have qualified immunity.
Junior, what are you babbling about that he's working outside his jurisdiction? He saw you driving around with no taillights. That would be anybody's job to stop you and give you a ticket. Or maybe in some cases a warning. But I think you should have your car towed. But you know what? It's even better than that. Let's watch and see.
I promise you that.
Okay.
I'll sue you in the private all day long.
You can sue me all day long.
You think your qualified immunity's there, buddy? It's not. It's not.
Come on.
You should be given a ticket for coming up beside me flickering lights at me.
I was trying.
All I'm trying to do is drive down 192 and enjoy the sights, man.
I was
And you're
trying
you're
to get your
harassing
attention
me.
for you to turn your lights on. Your lights weren't on.
How could I be driving without
Your
them?
daytime running lights were on. Your lights weren't on. And when I was standing here, you just turned them on.
I get that. Okay,
and
my
if
mistake.
they're on video, they're blacked out.
My mistake. But that's just
you committed a traffic
That's not a
infraction.
crime, sir.
No, it's not a crime. It's a civil
For
traffic
you to be able to
infraction.
ask me for my identification, there has to be a crime.
You committed a civil traffic
Can
infraction.
you articulate a crime? Because you're working outside your jurisdiction. We're not arguing. I do not argue. I tell the facts, and that's the facts on the record. This record never lies in the court of law, I promise, and it always shows up. This is the only witness that does not lie.
It's apparent that this lad has been watching several YouTube videos and now he's a YouTube law expert. Perhaps he attended the Chile de Castro School of Law, eh?
I'm glad you got one. You're not Polk County, but Polk County has definitely got me for some serious
have you been
stuff.
wronged by Polk County or something? Is this why you're doing
Sir,
this?
would you feel like if your son had went to jail for 2 years for 2 weed plants? For growing 2 pot
Is that what
plants?
happened to you?
I promise on everything.
When did you
Would
get
you
out?
feel sour for that?
How long ago did you get out?
Barely a year and a half.
Well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Right here in Kissimmee.
I'm sorry.
I got out in Kissimmee, from good people. But that's the thing, Polk County will tear you up, and if it happened to you, you'd feel the same way.
Well, listen, I'm not those people.
Well,
Okay,
you've been
I'm
trained
trying
by them, and
not
I have
to-
no
I'm trying
disrespect or
not to.
ill will with you,
Hey,
sir.
I'm trying not to go.
It's all about the law with me, though. And when I have thought I had rights before, and they got shit on so many times for absolutely me not victimizing or harming any other man or woman, I cannot let my creation, which is the state of anything, control me. It's just ridiculous, and I've always thought this. I'm one of the people, sir.
Listen,
And one of the people, we have constitutional rights that you supposedly swore an oath to uphold and protect. That's the facts. And if you didn't sign an oath,
I
then
don't want to take you to jail.
then-
Don't want to take you to jail.
then-
Don't want to take you to jail.
Now, did you hear what the sheriff said, Junior? He does not want to take you to jail. Because if you go to jail, you won't pass go and you won't collect $200, and Bubba the Boys will be looking at you. Yeah, because he got some dirty drawers they need washed. Wouldn't that be lovely?
now you're threatening under duress and extreme. I wouldn't,
what's gonna happen.
but I would let you take me to jail if that's what you want to do on and for the record. If that's what you want to do right
If you're
now,
failing to provide me your
when there's
driver's
no
license,
crime being committed of any sort,
you're not.
and you have no right to actually bother with me or question me in any
the
way,
state of
shape, or
Florida,
form.
Listen, in the
This
state
is not
of
the
Florida,
state of
you
Florida.
committed
I'm
a
from-
civil traffic infraction.
I don't
can
understand
stop
any
you
of that. I don't understand
and
any
request
of
your
what.
identification.
No, sir, you cannot. Not unless there's a crime being committed. Otherwise, you're not working inside your jurisdiction, and you are totally outside of it, which means you have no qualified immunity in court.
This way, but
no, that's the fact.
Not the case.
Sir, this is facts 100%. You might as well not bother me and let me go on my way.
Listen.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay, for what?
Listen,
for what crime?
You committed a traffic. Listen.
No.
I can show you the policy out here if you want to step out.
There's policy is not the law, sir.
But I can
show me the law.
To you. I can read it.
I don't follow policy. I'm a man, and I'm from one of the people.
Frauditor, you have a smart mouth. I wonder if you have a purty mouth. You know, I'm telling you, Frauditor, you're not going to like it when they take you away to jail. You know what the prisoners call jail? They call it the pokey. You know why they call it the pokey, Frauditor? You'll find out soon enough. And then you go say, I want my mommy. And Bubba will say, I'm your mommy now, boy.
I do not identify as that corporation.
Can you step out for me real quick?
Sir, no, sir. Not by my consent. You do not have my consent to bother me.
That's fine. I don't need your consent. I need you to step out there real quick.
So you're going to force, are you going to force me out of my
Yes, sir.
private, you're going to force me out?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to shoot me or are you going to kill me?
I'm not going to shoot you.
Can I have your supervisor? I need somebody above you, sir. You are not the boss man.
He's not coming out here. I am the boss man here.
No, sir. You are not trying to.
I'm the sergeant on duty.
You are not going to ruin my life over anything. That's what you're trying to do. How?
Because of how you're acting right now.
I'm not acting, sir. I'm as man, and you are on the record. You see this? You are on the record right now.
I'm on the record on my
camera.
camera.
You have no qualified, and all of you are on the record right now.
Can you please
totally violating my rights?
Can we talk about this outside of the
No, we cannot. And if you force me out, you will be totally sued in the private.
I'm giving you a lawful order now to get out of your.
You don't have any lawful order or jurisdiction. You don't have any jurisdiction. Call your uppers. You better call a supervisor. I'm about to call 911, buddy, because you're threatening me like that, and it's ridiculous.
Oh, most certainly. Going to call 911. And what will you tell the dispatcher when they answer? Oh, I'm being stopped by the sheriff and he wants to give me a traffic ticket? Really? This is a direct result of what happens when mommy and daddy don't pay enough attention to their children when they're growing up. This is how they turn out. No doubt about it. I'm sure the lad got a participation trophy for everything he did in life, and he feels entitled.
Over me driving down the road. That's bullshit. What you need to be telling me is, sir, this is how you provide a public service.
Can you call 216?
Here's how you provide a public service, sir. I'm going to be real calm, but you're scaring me right now because you've got the means to kill me.
My hands are in my pockets, man.
Right beside your guns.
Can you step out of the truck for me?
No, sir. And no, sir. I'm about to call 911.
Don't do that.
No, I'm about to call 911. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're scaring me to death. You're a terrorist right now, buddy. No, you're a terrorist.
Roll down the window.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna break the window, man.
No, you're not. I promise to God. Now I'm going to call 911 on my work phone. I'm a businessman and a business owner, and I'm about to call 911. Listen, can you talk to me, ma'am? Can you talk to me more civil than this guy?
Yes, sir. So let me explain to you what's going on here today.
He's freaking me out, and it's wrong.
Okay, so you were pulled over for traffic reason, correct?
No, ma'am. I don't know why I was pulled over. I'm being harassed by this guy big time.
I'm not harassing you.
You're fine, but this guy is harassing me.
We pulled you over because your lights were out, okay?
What the nice gentlemanly thing of him would be with, sir, I'm sorry, your lights are out. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
I tell you what, sonny boy, you made a mistake when you didn't show the officer your ID 10 minutes ago. This could have all been over by now. You're the one that is stupid. And guess what's going to happen shortly? Within about 3 minutes, you'll be taking a ride down to the pokey.
Everything's lit up here.
I hear that.
I didn't understand. This is a brand new truck to me.
I'm not saying it's a big idea. A lot of people mess up their
right.
rights.
And I'm not going to let him violate my Fourth Amendment right.
So
that I'm simply exercising that can't be sanctioned or bothered. You mean to tell me I can't go down the road?
So you were stopped for a lawful reason because your lights
That's
were
not
out.
lawful.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's a statute. It's
a
not
traffic
law.
Infraction. Yes,
A traffic infraction is not law,
So
man.
by statute, we have the right to stop you for traffic.
You have the right to stop persons. I'm not a person. I'm a man. Okay. That's the facts of it.
Are you going to provide me your identification?
No, because that's
So
the person. He just called me by
yourself?
my name, didn't he? He just called me by my title.
This is the first time I spoke to you.
It doesn't matter. Y'all know my title from my tag on the vehicle. So what's the problem here? I turn my light on and go away. No, and I drive down the road. That's the nice thing that y'all are supposed to provide of a service for us people. We're the people.
Yeah.
We're the ones that y'all are supposed to work for. Yeah. It's not the other way around.
We work for you.
Well then, no, why am I slaving away to y'all? That's ridiculous. I gotta go to court Thursday because of the same reason.
For getting pulled over?
For 9 tickets for doing the same thing I'm doing right now. For exercising a right.
Yeah, Frauditor, I'm not sure you're going to be able to make that court date because in just a couple minutes here, you're going to be going down to the county lockup. Well, you know what? Maybe they can arrange you, arrange for a hearing for you. Yeah, maybe they can do that. You can be remanded over to custody of the sheriff and they'll take you to the court. And maybe get this ticket taken care of at the same time. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, we shall see.
Get pulled over.
Auburndale, where I'm from.
What? This is not Auburndale.
It doesn't matter. That's where I live. That's where I'm from. And y'all are harassing me like I'm in Auburndale. Like y'all are trained by the same people or something.
We're not harassing.
Y'all are freaking me out. Got lights and shit, and crazy cop cars and lights all in you. It doesn't matter. Who gives you the authority to bother me when I'm not injuring or victimizing anybody? That's not law. I follow the law. The law is not statute.
So you're failing to provide me your identification?
Why would I have to? He got my name. This is all on video. You know that, right? He's already threatened to rip my window out. I got to roll it up around you.
I don't want to do that.
Yo, this is going to be a Fed case, buddy. I'm telling you, you're messing with the wrong guy here. You don't want this kind of litigation.
Mr. Chumney, can you step out and talk to me?
No way, because you're gonna violate every damn right I've ever thought I had. I got rights because I know my rights, buddy.
Are you on probation right now?
Absolutely not, and I don't answer any more questions. I was being courteous with that question.
If you do not exit the vehicle, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest. Call your superior, because you're out of line, or I'm going to call 911, and I'm telling you right now, you're working as a privateer, buddy. You're working as a privateer, buddy. You're working as a privateer, buddy.
Now, when I heard that word privateer, I wasn't 100% sure what it was. I thought it had something to do with pirates, and I was nearly correct. Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't understand, though. What is he talking about that the police officer is a privateer? I don't think he understands either, but hey, we're getting up on the good part. You waited this long. Let's get to it.
And that shit's not gonna. You gotta let me go or something, because this is ridiculous. I got 58,000 subscribers on TikTok alone, buddy, and you're all over it.
I don't.
No, listen, you're gonna be famous. You're gonna be famous now because this is ridiculous. We gotta stop, and I can totally delete all this footage. No, it's not gonna happen. Not by my consent, buddy. You're out of line, and it's all on video. I can easily erase this and go about my way if you'll let me. That's all I'm telling you. Because it's wrong for you to bother me the way you are, when you could have simply kindly been like, sir, it's all lit up here. You could have simply just said, okay, will you turn your lights on, have a good day. Dude, I would have respected you a whole lot more.
I need you to exit the vehicle.
Absolutely not. I'm about to call 911 if you don't let me go. Literally, you're definitely on video, and I'm using my work phone to call 911. If you don't let me go, I'm dead serious. You got no jurisdiction over me, and I'm not giving it to you by my consent. You got no lawful right to be bothering me.
Throw in the car. Yeah, in case he takes off.
I'm not taking off, dude. No, listen. You're on video sitting here trying to hype it up. You're supposed to be de-escalating it.
I don't subscribe to TikTok, and most likely I never will. But I'd like to see some of this Yahoo's videos over there. But I can tell you one thing for sure, that on the YouTube platform, he has 328 subscribers. Not 58,000 like he claims over there on TikTok. Yeah, well, I might have to go over there and look for him, man. If he's got some stupid videos like this on TikTok. But let's carry on.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Look, dude, you're tripping. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, listen.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to break the window. If you don't exit the vehicle, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest.
Okay,
Listen.
I can't even see inside your vehicle, so there's a safety issue here.
No, yeah, there is, because you're harassing me. I'll keep it down then if you'll
unlock the door and open it, or are you going to have to? I don't want to break the window.
You do not have the right to search me.
Okay.
I got a Fourth Amendment right. You're about to violate it. You're touching me. You listen.
Yes.
It's a federal. Listen, buddy. It's going to be federal. It's right there, man.
Open your door. Watch out.
Why are you doing this to me, sir? Why are you doing this to me, sir? You're really going to arrest me for this? You're going to arrest me for this?
Get out.
Come on, man. This is wrong, and you know it. It's wrong, man. This is that way. Y'all's body cam's wrong?
I'm glad I didn't have to break your window.
It's not nice, man. It's not. I don't have any disrespect. I'm just simply exercising my rights, man.
I warned you.
But you're not being.
Can you pocket anything that's gonna stick
No,
us?
I don't have any, man. I'm just coming back from a date, dude. I'm a businessman. Look what they're.
Well, there you have it, folks. The lad was just coming back from a date. I hope that was a good date, sonny boy, because your next date's going to be with Bubba and the Boys. You're going to be washing drawers all night long. Well, at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.